Yeah, there is some question. There are some people still, I think, who have not finished the mock exam yet. No one? Everybody finished everything?
Finished yesterday.
Okay. Tomorrow we go over all the FRQ. Today we're gonna want to go over some, still some like questions here. I want to talk about the whole exam. So we're gonna talk about that. Before we talk about that, I want to go over rational function. How much do you guys remember rational functions? Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
That's not my idea.
Why you want to
Okay, MCQ, we're gonna look at MCQ. Last week, we talked about one question that you have to change your lock mode to get a right answer. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but so we're gonna talk about other question that is in here. This one. Okay, I want to talk about this one in particular. Do you guys get a right answer, and do you guys know how to do it with calculator or without calculator? So there's a rational function of f of x equal to x minus 1 over x plus 2. What are the interval where f of x is greater than 0? What's the correct way to do it besides guessing? Good. What's the number line test? Huh?
And then you're gonna.
Oh, we have the before you draw the number line with like 0 in the middle. And then you have -2.
If you have an answer you want to share, just let me know. Otherwise, you listen to them. Yeah, Isla.
And then you write x minus 1 in parentheses over here, and then x plus 2 in parentheses over here. And you go through by plugging in something in between -2 and 0. Like, I don't know, I guess you could just do -1 and plug it into the x's, and then if it's positive or negative answer, you put a positive or a negative sign on that one. And you do it for all the sections so that you can determine where each one's positive.
Okay. Also, there's something else too. Maybe you did not mention is the endpoints. You had to pay attention to the endpoints as well. So we're gonna talk about endpoints as well. So I forgot what's the question. Can anybody remember the question is? X minus 1 over x plus 2 is equal to f of x. And what happened with the today I have they want f of x is greater than 0 or less than 0. Greater than 0. Okay, so then obviously you're gonna do this, and this is gonna be at -2. Why do I have to get -2? X plus 2 is equal to 0, x equal to -2, endpoints. And this is 1, right? So it'll be x minus 1, x plus 2. You write it here, just like what Ayla says. And then we're going to plug in any number from -infinity to +infinity. We're going to plug in there. Elizabeth, what's the first number I should plug in? -4. Okay, then you will get negative and negative, and this is a positive, right? So this is above x-axis. And from -2 to 1, I will plug in what? 0. So it's going to be negative, positive. If I plug in 3, so that's going to be positive, 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 negative. So this means they are above zeros and this above 0. So you want it above 0. So it'll be -infinity to -2, and there's a reason why I don't including endpoints, and there's one to infinity. So the infinity part is always parenthesis. It doesn't matter what. Do I including -2?
Yeah. It says 14.
Because why? Because shh, somebody told me it's not whole. It's what kind of asymptote? Vertical asymptote. So this is a parenthesis. This is a bracket.
Wait, what? 2 is a parenthesis.
-2 is a parenthesis because you cannot equal to -2. Because the -2 is going to cause denominator go to 0. If denominator goes to 0 is what? It's undefined. It's also known as a vertical asymptote. Is this okay? Okay. So can I give you a different questions? Yes, I can give you a different question. Now this question is a little bit different. It's actually a lot different, but it's good review, okay? Sine of 2x greater than cosine of x. Oops.
Wait, join. Let's see what it is.
Who's trying to call me?
What if it's like Lucy?
Not important.
Should I call you during like? No. I think Francine was wrong.
Okay, so I have a question. Sine of 2x greater equal to cosine of x. Let's see how much you guys know how to do this.
Wait. Okay. That's right. I'll use
many guys got an answer? One person? Two? Cole, good job. Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Well, why did I give you this question? Because math is you have to be able to connect one idea to the other ideas, and that we can mix two ideas together. Well, right now I'm having inequality, but still inequality is an equation. So then that means there's trigonometry. That means we have to solve trigonometry equations, right? Trigonometry equation we can solve. It's not a problem, but the idea is still the same way. Why is that idea still the same way? Which is, what did you do first step if you know what you're doing?
Move it to one side.
I hear multiple things, but one thing's better than the other thing. I'm going to talk about why it's that. Okay, let's pretend. What Gia says, I can change the sign of 2x. Do you guys still remember what sine of 2x equal to? Good. Greater than cosine of x. Now, I'm going to ask Josiah, what do I do next? Move cosine over. Good job. Now, did anybody think about dividing cosine on both sides? You were thinking about it? You cannot. Why you cannot? Because remember the question's x to the 3 equal to x. If I divide it by x on both sides, I get rid of one answer. And if I square root both sides, I get one answer. Then I'm actually 30% correct on those questions. Because why? Because if I have a cube like this, that means fundamental theorem of calculus says there must be 3 solutions. They can be a real solution or a non-real solutions. But in this case, it could be 3 solutions, but in this three solutions are all real. So what's the correct way to do it? Is x cubed minus x equal to 0. Factor out x squared minus 1 equal to 0. X times x plus 1 and x minus 1 equal to 0. X equal to 0, x equal to negative 1, x equal to 1. So there are 3 solutions. This is called real solutions. You can have 3 real solutions, or you can have 1 real solution, 2 non-real solutions. Why? Do you know why you can have 2 type of combination? 1 real solution, or 3 real solution, and 1 real solution, 2 non-real solution. Do you know why? Yes.
The non-real solutions come in pairs, right? It's like plus or minus.
Exactly. The non-real solutions come in pairs. Like if Josiah has a girlfriend, imaginary girlfriend, then you better have 2 imaginary girlfriend. Right? It's fun to have 2. Arthur is like, well.
This one's a hard one to agree with. About the argument of 2 girlfriends.
2 imaginary girlfriend.
You say 2 testicle. They come in pairs.
Sure.
Like
All right.
2 wheels.
Can I factor out cosine of x equal to 2 sine of x minus 1? Did you get to this?
Yeah.
Did you say cosine of x equal to 0 and x is equal to what? Pi over 2. X is equal to what? How many guys know how to do this? Don't know how to do this? You don't know how to do this? You don't know? Do you know how to do it now?
But we would probably a couple for sure do it.
Okay, so how about you help me on this one? 2 sine of x minus 1 equal to 0. What do I do first?
It's already expanded, no?
Yeah. What? Shh. I'm asked Nicholas. What do I do next? If I have 2x minus 1 equal to 0, what do I do next? Yeah, so you move to 1. So it'd be 2 sine of x equals equal to 1, and sine of x equal to what? 1/2. And then when the sine of x equal to 1/2, Nicholas?
Six.
What else? Shh, Josiah, don't help him. Okay. So guess what? Your thing had to be here. You start at 0 and to pi over 6. Okay, to 5 pi over 6. And this is 3 pi over 2. Oh, sorry, pi over 2. My bad. And what else? 5 pi over 6. 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi, right? Okay, so let's test. Test cosine of x of 2 sine x minus 1. Okay, so what should I test? Well, I cannot really test exactly pi over 12 because it'll be 0 to pi over 6. But as you know, on the first quadrant, right? On the first quadrant, your pi over 6 is right here. This is pi over 6. Now, is cosine going to be positive or negative? Let's look at it just cosine alone. Positive. Does that make sense? Because on the first quadrant. How about before pi over 2? Is it positive or negative? Positive. So how about pi over 2 to pi over 6? Negative, good. How about 5 pi over 6 to 3 pi over 2? And this one's positive, right? Authors need to stop zoning out. Okay. Let's just say if I have really, really small value, so the 0 to pi over 6 is really hard to plug in, right? But let's just assume that I have a really small value for x. Let's say pi over 100. Sine over pi over 100 is a very small height of that triangle. It's definitely not outweigh -1. Does that make sense? So this is going to be negative. This is the hardest one because you cannot actually find a value to plug in. But you can say, let's assume the really, really small x value. And if I plug in that the sign of very small value is very close to 0. And that's that. Okay? Is that okay? You don't really get that? Okay. Imagine that there's a pi over 6, right? If I have, let's say, pi over 100, would it be less than 1/2? Smaller than 1/2, right? And compared to -1, it's not outweigh -1 because you have to be above 1 to be positive. So therefore, this has to be negative here. It has to be.
Oh, it's just because it's so small.
Yeah, it's so small, it's not going to outweigh -1. How about pi over 6 to pi over 2? Well, pi over 6 is 1/2. So we can plug in, let's say, pi over, I don't know, pi over 4. If I plug in pi over 4, then it'll be square root 2 minus 1. That's positive. That's also positive. You can plug in pi here. That's going to give you negative. Negative, and that's it. So it's going to be negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. How many people got a right sign? Kind of hard. One person? Good. How about Cole? Did you get it right?
I messed stuff up earlier on, so didn't get the spot.
Okay. How about Shreya?
Like once you did the press, like I didn't know we had to go further, but like I know how to do.
You have to go further because of the inequality. Anything not linear inequality, you have to do a lot. Anything not linear equality. Trig inequality, compound inequality, rational inequality, any type, other type of inequality has to be done by number line test.
Do we have to check the
That's a great question. Do you have to check? Because we have greater equal to, so it doesn't matter. You can equal to 0, so it doesn't matter. So you don't have to check the endpoint. But what happened at 0 is 0 here is, if I plug in 0 is gonna be 1. That's positive. 0 is gonna give you -1, so it's negative. So it's actually including. It's gonna greater than 0. So we're gonna say pi over 6 is positive, right? We say this is a positive. This is a positive. So it's gonna be pi over 6 to pi over 2. Is that okay? What else? 5 pi over 6 to 3 pi over 2. How do I check the answer, by the way? Good job, decimals. So how do I check? I'm gonna type in 2 sine of x minus cosine of x, sine of 2x, sorry.
What's the song technique?
No, it was like a question.
I don't remember.
Sine of 2x minus cosine of x, right? We want to check above. Why is it above the graph? Because above the graph is positive, below the graph is negative. So pi over 6 to pi over 2. The next one is 5 pi over 6 to 3 pi over 2. The next one's outside of 2 pi, not important. So pretty much it's from here to here and here to here, including the endpoint. Does this make sense or no?
Yes.
Is it hard? Now, what kind of on AP exam will show up? AP exam might show up just equal sign, and you have to solve for it. But if the inequality sign, you know how to do that. Does that make sense? I don't think it will be inequality sign, by the way. I think the inequality sign show up, a lot of people is gonna screw up. But I think equal sign is fair, so we go over two things with one stone. We had 2 birds, 1 stone, but you have to understand them. How many people are lost?
But like, I need to repeat it to be able to get back.
Do you understand how to solve equation? That's the most important part right here.
That's all they would put.
They will probably they won't do inequality, I don't think. How many of you guys don't understand? Raise your hand. You want me to explain something? Raise your hand. Huh? Identity, you have a lot. Shh. I cannot talk over you guys. Just let me know. Identity, you have to know reciprocal identity. Well, it's on that worksheet, right? So hold on a second. We always have that worksheet. Unit circle.
The one on the right.
The one all the way on the right, yes. Why do I have so many things open?
This is your.
Jesus. That's why they don't open.
You know, like closing them makes your tab slower.
What?
Closing all the tabs makes your tab slower.
Really?
Yeah, it's like processing closing every single one of them.
That doesn't.
Like shuts them out. Like just kind of like forgets about that. There.
Okay, so what are the identity you need to know? All this we quiz you before. Reciprocal identity, Pythagorean identity. Sum and difference is probably going to be one question on multiple choice about sine of 1/5 or sine of 15 degrees. Sine 2 theta, it does happen pretty often. Cosine 2 theta, it does happen pretty often. I think power reducing not going to happen. But it will happen on BC Calc. So that's why I will tell you like this page is pretty important. Is you can proving identity. Why is that important? Because if you click through this, you say, oh yeah, why is that important? Because I can go to literally this test and I can go click on it and I can say, hold on a second. If I get there, I say go to question 16. Then guess what? Go to x over cosine of x. You guys know how to do it? I'm going to show you the answers. You guys know how to do this one. Oops. Cosine of 2x over cosine square of x. What is it? It's not sine square of x.
Wait, what's the thing? Cosine 2x over.
This one is on the spring break homework.
Oh.
First have to start by like expanding the cosine of x. Would be like the cosine thing.
Oh my god.
I don't remember what the thing was.
That was you. That was you.
It's like EFO.
SMS CSO.
Yeah. So for this one, it's C
Cosine of x plus cosine of x. Cosine of x plus x.
I'm ready. Hiya!
What?
That's literally you just said you went, hiya!
I didn't do that.
What is that?
You guys got it?
Oh, wait, I get it.
I want to see the more.
Oh, I think I got it.
That, you can see Max, would you like, I think I get my answer right.
Sure.
Oh, heck yeah.
Why don't you just fold through this?
What's the right answer? It's not an answer choice.
Kayla, help me with this.
Why is my name?
Why do you
I had something else going on. He
I
guided
think I
me the
got
other way.
it.
Wait, no, it's
What's the right answer?
Oh, wait.
I got it.
I think it's
Hey, hey,
is it one?
Are they both right? I don't.
Might be both right. This that's the answer choice they provided. He didn't show us the answer choice.
Okay, so without calculator, do you know how to do this one?
I guess not.
It was just positive.
So this is the graph, right? This is the graph here, 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 here. So without anything, do you know which graph it is without calculating? It's a f theta equal to 4 cosine theta. Which function is it?
B. Wait.
I don't know.
You don't have decimals here. Why do you think? All you gotta do plug in 0.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
What happened? You plug in the data at 0. You got 4 cosine of 0. What's cosine of 0? It's 1. 4 times 1 is 4. So that is your first point right here. Remember? What happened if you plug in pi over 6? Pi over 6, it'll be cosine of pi over 6. It'll be square root 3 over 2. Square root 3 over 2 times by 4. So it'll be 2 square root 3. 2 square root 3 roughly what? 3.4. Because square root 3 is 1.7. So at 3.4 right here, probably right here. This one's gonna be like 3.4 because this is 4. This is probably 3.4 here. Square root 3 is 1.7. No. Yeah. No, plug in 0. Plug in couple point to see what the coordinate is. Do you know how to graph the rectangular coordinate, polar coordinate? Shh. Do you guys know how to graph rectangular polar coordinate? Polar coordinate, you're gonna plug in 0. Remember, we do all the dots that day.
Yeah.
It's pretty much you only need a couple points to knowing which one is the right one. You don't need a lot. You need maybe 2 points to know that it's definitely not this one. It's definitely not this one. It's definitely not this one. It's actually has to be the one here because it has. Here it's only need 1 point. But if you know 3 points, you plug in. If you want to make sure 3 point, here's gonna be pi over 6. Here's gonna be pi over. Oh yeah. This 3.4 right here. See that? This is pi over. This is pi over 6 right here.
1 minus.
Yeah, it's a cosine 2x equal to cosine square of x minus sine square of x all over sine square of x. That all over cosine square of x. The cosine square over cosine square cancel out, become 1. The sine over cosine become tangent.
It's 1 minus.
1 minus tangent square of x. You want me to write it out for you? Yeah. So that's why you need to know your identities. Your identity is what? Cosine of 2x over, I think it's cosine square of x. I think that's the question.
Yeah.
This is what cosine square of x minus sine square of x over cosine square of x. And you can split them, so it'll be cosine square of x over cosine square of x minus sine square of x over cosine square of x. And that's equal to 1 minus tangent square of x. And that was one of the answer choices.
Wait. How does it split into 2 fractions?
Because of a plus b over c equal to a over c plus b over c. You know that from the 3rd grade because 3rd grade told you to add 1/5 plus 2/5 equal to 1 plus 2 over 5. Is what?
My 3rd grade teacher wasn't nuts.
I thought you said my 3rd grade teacher's among us.
A bump.
Oh, I don't say among us. You were probably playing Among Us.
If I could, I would. I was actually playing mobile Fortnite.
Okay, is this okay? All right, so let's go pick up some calculated questions that we might have problem with. Oh, we did this one already. How many of you guys don't know how to do this one? It's on your WhatsApp. So.
You said we can use the both, okay.
No, you cannot. 26 cannot.
Maybe it's
Yeah, no.
Okay, I need to look at
Wait. Plus 1 on you cancel out
I know what you're trying to say. I gotta consider my
You
energy.
didn't say that you would get to be a
I'm plugging A.
How many of you guys know how to expand this question? I don't have croissant anymore, but I want to give you a croissant if you have one. But I cannot afford to give you a croissant every day. You can bring bagels here.
I like bagels.
You can bring your trash bag of
I like
bagels.
both.
I do like bagels.
Me too.
Dude, stop changing it.
He was like, crash.
Who keeps taking it down?
Don't ask questions.
You like Panera?
I can accept this
No.
thing.
No, Mr. Loves.
I love tutoring there. What? I don't know. Is it?
What is B?
All right. So let's look at this question here. Shh, just look at a second for a minute. First of all, you have to know what g of x is. Do you know what g of x is? Well, yes, x-intercept, right? So here you got x-intercept here. X-intercept is Arthur, pay attention.
I'm literally looking at it.
Here is x equal to 1, right? X-intercept, right?
Yes.
X equal to -2, right? If I want to change to a factor, then it's going to be moved to 1 over. So it'll be x minus 1. X plus 2. Is that okay? It's that easy.
Yeah. And then you cancel out.
Then what you're going to do is, you look at this, it's going to be x minus 1 over x minus 1 times x plus 2.
They did that.
And let's cancel out, that's going to be 1. 1 over x plus 2 is what? It's a b. Now, they say over far function has grabbed the same vertical asymptote as this function, no additional vertical asymptote. What happened at 1? It's a hole. And where's the coordinate of the hole? Where's the coordinate of the hole? Huh? No, what, it's at 1, it's at 1, yes. But 1 what? This coordinate, it has the y value.
0.
No,
Yeah, you're a follower.
no,
No?
1, 1.
no,
I don't know what.
Is it one, two?
no.
Two?
Three.
What
And
Wait, why is it one?
I said that.
Why? Because you're plugging 1 here. So 1 over 1/3. So this graph is gonna have like this. At -2 asymptote, and at 1 and 1/3 is right here. The graph's gonna go like this.
Bro, this is like the easy. Literally the easy help.
We're gonna break up with you.
It's a lot.
Shut up, now breathing.
Oh, wait.
혼자 있어. 아, 너 이런 거. That's funny too. That's funny.
That was your breath.
아니, 너 친구 있어. 친구랑.
They went away, got the generous feet,
Oh, yeah, I have.
and they went to all the ports, and they at night open up all the ports. Move all the chairs on top of portables. So when they come in the next day, there's no chair. They can't find a chair. All the chairs on the top of portables. And it's make it to the news. They make it on the news. You can literally look it up. Cypress Group 3, senior prank. And they went to helicopter to
Put that in trouble. Who got in trouble for that?
And the people got in trouble as a kid that never did the next day because it's so tired.
You,
I have to say, that was the
that's impressive.
That's
I wouldn't even be mad.
How do you coordinate that? You coordinate all the kids bring on a chair of covered water.
Be careful, I can coordinate something better.
Yeah, right?
You think I can? I can. I'm gonna pull some crazy ass stunt.
Hi, Ashley. Okay.
I think 8 push-ups today. I'm not even gonna do it, but I'm gonna go look at the paper to earn things and feel alive.
Oh, that's cool to see you.
Are you doing a walk? Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish
She
it.
had, she could take them off.
I can have this area.
What?
I don't have this area. It's like,
This area?
no, that's flooded.
Okay, so space 2. So 2 times 1 times 1. 1 half space. Alright.
Roll.
Is camera on his way? Did he take it during lunch?
You take it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, you got 22.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna be an NFL player.
Actually?
Yeah.
So, fixed my brain.
He's.
Oh, never mind. I guess never mind.
Never go here.
I'm still gonna get stuck on
And,
Sign up for this one?
I don't
I don't think a travel game.
Don't mess with it. Soccer? Soccer?
I wasn't playing.
Is it soccer? What's
It's
soccer?
I'm not, I wasn't playing to the mock thing. Oh, I was.
I just heard that there was one, so I was like, I'm not.
Changed it?
Yeah, sure. I just shot the extra day.
No, I wasn't going to go. I have this, there's one today, one next week, and we gotta get on.
Yeah, is it Saturday or no?
What do you think about that?
Yeah, you're
Is this the wash? Actually, only.
Yeah, I
What did you think about that? No, what? I wrote that in first period. To this game watching? Finger game more. Nice. Yeah. It's not the simple butterfly. It's the disco washer.
There's something to
We
tell
did
me.
all that.
I don't know.
Look at how he's talking about.
I know what you know what I'm talking about.
I think it's too soon to say anything. It's been like 4 days.
What happened?
Nothing.
I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Where is it? From the time at school ministry, they did these.
I know, I love that.
Right, Ronnie got the Ronnie got a and I love you got like a little patient.
This was
I'm back, kid. I'm ready to roll.
And you know what's funny? Every single time, I think you might have only when I got 50.
Wait.
I literally got a 700 every time I think of it. So it's just like, I'll literally show you.
Here, study.
I'll literally show you.
What happened? Not bad. Oh my goodness.
I keep going up and it's not in the beginning. How?
because I'm the best.
How'd it go?
I'll take all the credit.
Because that's the only place.
I'll take all the credit. I'm sorry.
Homeboy locked in more. Homeboy locked in more than SAT than Mr. Game. Oh my god. Think about the quote in the back. It's not the simple butterfly.
Hey, he only needed a comment.
She doesn't get the right. No. What you think of the quote in the back? Tell your album, right? Tell your album. Is it better than told you, man, for the first part, 1 hour.
What the hell? I can do one. Yeah, we didn't grab the
Oh, shit. I have 20/20 vision, I'll tell you what. It says, even if it's the disc, I'll watch it. The disc, damn. Yep, not, it's not. It's the one. I agree, bro.
What happened?
No, you're doing that. You got me.
Good.
Got it. You got all the food in there. Yeah. You better thank God. Because I'm pretty big. You better thank God that Mr. Ye so should probably be thankful I'm not greedy because look at my bills. I'm 220 something pounds. One step closer and I'll be Mr. Greenwald, bro.
Well, you haven't break any chair yet, so
That's true. I haven't broken any chairs, so that's good.
you haven't break any chair yet. Okay.
Yeah, actually, Max was on it.
Who of me could do it easily?
Oh, you're gonna be on the rocket? Okay. Is this take home test?
Yeah. It's basically those questions. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, this question I posted, and then there was FRQ. Hi. What do you need?
Are you fucking kidding me?
The mock.
Here. Yo.
Come here.
Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me.
Okay, I'll help you. What do you need? I never scan you?
I want to mark the ones I got wrong.
Oh, okay.
I can go back.
The paper is right here. I mean, I can scan it, but it doesn't tell you right answers.
See the answer key then?
But you scroll through here. Don't scroll here because scroll here is gonna change your answers, and that's gonna be really bad. Which question? Do you have? What?
What is
Right here.
Why is it
The function f is continuous for all having change because interval is which value
Bless you.
okay. For
What is this? Explain this.
Make sure you write which ones you are wrong. Yes, I did.
Oh,
the
and the actual
function
answer?
of
Yeah.
is continuous.
Don't
The
be careful when you
average root
Yes,
changes
yes,
F1.
yes.
Average root changes this.
Oh, I just circled it. Yeah. Oh,
There's no
alright.
value C. Where's negative 3 over 2?
Okay.
So this means
If you want,
a
hey, you can just have all of them. Wait, which one is the green?
it's not it's E.
Okay, I can play them real quick. Okay, whatever you
The
got.
reason being
I did
is
No,
this
it's
is the
about
question
wrong.
that's
Okay,
asking
six
for
plus
mean value
B.
theorem. Mean value theorem has
B
two conditions.
Was 7. C. 7 you already did. 7 took it wrong. Yeah. Oh, 7 is C. 8 is D. 9
So mean
is
value
B.
theorem is F of
10
B
is A.
minus F of A
11.
over
Wait, actually,
B
can I
minus A.
Yeah, I can just keep going.
Wait, hold on a second. Why is it over 2?
Okay. Wait, actually, I'll just look up later. Thank you, though.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a
I
second.
got so
Average root change. Yeah, let's see. Is equal to F prime of C. Now, what happened if this the situations, right? You have to have two requirements. The f of x must be continuous, and f of x must be differentiable. Yes. Yeah.
Did you send the homework for BC yet?
Yeah, I will. Give me a second. Or you can tell me take a picture of it, post it on. But they say it does not equal to this. If it does not equal to this, that means it was not differentiable because it never have a second condition. So the answer is easy. But it's kind of hard. I think this was kind of hard for you to you had to understand a lot of math.
My phone just does not like you.
Okay, can you move a little bit?
sorry.
Do you understand stuff today?
Mostly, but
Not fully. Do you need to take a picture of the work today? Picture.
camera, give me a second to load and.
Oh my god, shut up.
Basically, I want to do one. Or start with this one first. The one from here, and those answers.
What? We did send it on the group chat thingy.
I was in a group chat, but I don't know if you're gonna say you cannot receive the group chat.
And airdrop. Airdrop.
Keep using my phone.
Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, I'm up. Ooh. Okay, let me turn off the stream.